Well, good evening, Breck Live family. Welcome back to the coverage of Breckenridge County Fighting Tigers baseball. And we've got a great game tonight as the Red Devils travel here from Owensboro High School to face your home team, High Flying Fighting Tigers. I am Mr. Rob Garrett. I am joined tonight by two of Breckenridge County's finest, Lucy Critchlow and Dylan Nash. What's up, y'all?
What's
What's
going
up?
on?
Yeah, I'm very thrilled to be here with y'all and super excited to take in this game, which should be starting anytime now. And, you know, if you're watching at home and you've been with us all season, you may notice the angle of the camera has changed. This is not normal, but our 50-foot HDMI cord, Dylan and Lucy, it broke. Can you believe it?
That's unfortunate.
It's a nightmare. But, you know, we're here. You're going to get a great view of home plate if there's any plays at the plate. You got first base, you got third base, and then you got us painting the pictures for anything that out there in the extremities. So, looking at this game, y'all, Owensboro coming in, they're hot, and we are too. Both teams in the top of the region, 17 wins each. And if we're going to see anything, we're going to see a good game. So, Dylan, I'm going to ask you a question first.
Okay.
You know, because I believe we were talking off air. You just were recently at golf. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, as a golfer, that's some people may say that is more individual as sports go, but it's also a team aspect too. But for you, have you ever encountered in your golfing a slump? Have you ever been through a slump?
All the time. It's very on and off. Very on and off. Mainly, golf is really more of a mental game. Like, we were out on the range, and it wasn't a good day for me myself, and just kept getting in my head. And It got worse as the day went on, actually. So.
And I bring that up not to just pile on you for having a golf slump, not at all, but Fighting Tigers, if we were coming to you a week ago, top of the region, first place in the region, we had a game Friday night versus Ohio County, who is near the bottom of the region. And that's no disrespect to Ohio County. It's just it is what it is. And we lost. We were looking at that game maybe as like a game to definitely win. And then on Saturday, we played two and lost both of those at Muhlenberg County. And so we have gone from top of the region. We've dropped several places down the standings in a bit of a baseball slump because we had won 13 out of the last 14 games. So for you, how do you get out of a golf slump, and how could we translate that to maybe the Fighting Tiger baseball team getting out of their slump here?
Well, I think you back up a little bit, and I think you look at what you're doing wrong, and you try to fix what you're doing wrong, and you can only go up from there. So.
Okay, I like that. Sort of take a wider view, slow down, analyze what's going on, and then fix it if you can. That's pretty good advice. They need to put you in the coach's clothes. Now, Lucy, I know that you've got a lot of experience in a lot of sports. With the game coming up against a top team, does that change? Does your mentality change if the team you're playing is just as, if not better than you, or are you just kind of coming at it, no matter who it is, you're going after it?
I mean, I think no matter who you're playing, you still got to try your best. Like, even if you're playing, like, the worst team, that doesn't mean, like, you're going to be sloppy. You still got to go for it. So, since this is, like, the best or one of the best teams.
They're right up there. It's like there's, like, us up to the top. I think any of those teams would say they could win the region. So, yeah, we're all up there together.
That just means you got to work harder.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see it as you can see the players. Actually, I was going to say the old angle. We're kind of right behind them now on the new angle down here. They're getting ready to hear the lineups announced, and we'll be getting going. Just sort of looking at the teams here, Owensboro's roster. They got some guys that are going to be dangerous on the and in the box. You know, Evan Hampton, Elijah Hampton, both juniors. I mean, I want to say we've covered them before, and they got to be brothers.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
They are both over 400 for their average, which means over 40% of the time when they step in the box, they get a hit. Not just reach base, but they get a hit. With Evan hitting 412 and Elijah 435. But it's not just a two-man show. Brady Benjamin Sr. hitting 394. Blake Kimbrell, Caden Ray both hitting over 300. And then Ty Ashley also over 300. So that's 6 guys with many, many plate appearances over 300. And we can only boast 4. But that's not bad in and of itself for us. We got Hayden Henry, 410 on the season. Harper Lucas, Jonah Miller, Leland Board, all hitting over 300. So it's shaping up to be maybe an offensive show, but sometimes the pitchers decide, and we got to see who's going to be throwing. I know for us, our top pitcher is sophomore Tristan Wicker. And when he pitches, usually there are not a lot of runs. So he's pretty good, but we've got other good arms in the stable. Connor Willis is in there. But Owensboro, Caden Ray, 1.14 ERA. Will Rickard, 1.88. So we'll have to see who is on the lineup. All right, y'all, as we get ready to kick it off as Owensboro takes the field, we are now about 8 minutes late on start time, but that's okay. What is something, let me see. Dylan, let me ask you this. This is going to be like what do you hope to see tonight? Anything is possible. Like no wrong answers. During the course of our broadcast, what's something you hope happens?
I would like to see a ball go over the fence.
Ooh,
See
the
the
home run.
action.
Yeah. Now, I can say this year we've seen one with the games we've broadcast. That was Hayden Henry. He hit one out left center field. That's been maybe 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
But, yeah, this park is you might think it's a pitcher's ballpark. It really depends on the wind. Because if the wind is blowing out, it's not really good for the pitcher and favors the batter. Because we're kind of up on a hill here in the, I guess, Harned area. Is this technically Harned?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're up on the highest point in Harned, Kentucky. Maybe not the highest, but. And so the wind is always a factor, whether it's in or out. And right now, I'm looking out there at the flag. Sort of looks like it's a cross. It's blowing right to left. So we'll see how that changes. But, yeah, home runs are always fun. Lucy, what about you? Something that no wrong answers, something you hope happens in the broadcast.
I mean, like I said, I don't really care if it's win or lose. I mean, obviously a win would be great, but I just want to see our team working together and playing as hard as they can. Nothing sloppy, just.
Yeah. No errors.
Yeah.
That is I don't want to say this because I don't really believe in things like jinxes personally. That's not really in my belief system. But some people do, so they might say, he jinxed us. But we've played really solid defensive baseball this season. You know, a lot of times teams get in trouble making errors, maybe like a routine throw to first, throwing it over the head or something like that. But we've been pretty good. Highlighting a few guys defensively. Center field, Adam Howell, if he's not on your top center fielders in the region radar, you need to go back and watch the game from last week against, oh my goodness, I'm blanking. It was
it Apollo?
1-0. Was it Apollo? I think you're right, Dylan. I think it was 1-0. Yeah. You're right. Good call. Yeah, we had a moment in that game where Apollo had hit it out there, and he did not look favored to get to the ball. And if it hit the ground, they were going to score. And we won the game 1-0, so any run would have been bad. It was like he flew. Like he jumped and snagged it. Amazing. Leland Board also had one in right field. And so Adam in center, Connor Willis at third base. If he's not pitching tonight, Connor is an excellent third baseman. So he's fun to watch too. But, you know, I'm kind of looking for Owensboro. I can tell that's, I believe, if the numbers are correct, it's Dax Garrison, number 4, has a glove that I really like. Look at that. See, like a teal. See that aqua glove? He's walking to the dugout
yeah.
now.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
a nice glove. Will he play in the field and show it off? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But nice glove, Dax. If you don't come in, we see you. Well, it looks like the umpires are walking out, getting ready to get started with the starting lineups. We'll see who is going to be. We'll see if Dax is going to be in the game. Dylan, what color glove would you want to have?
Just whatever team I'm playing on, team color. So
Okay.
Maroon and gray and black. I think
Okay. Yeah,
look good.
team color glove, be nice. Lucy, do you have a glove color preference?
I mean, I think I like anything pink, but
Yeah.
I do really like that glove that he had. That like kind of teal
Me
color.
too. Yeah, that's
Stands out.
very nice. Because Lucy, you got
Yeah.
a bit of a softball background.
Yeah.
What color was your glove?
Brown.
Okay. Classic. Classic
Yeah.
leather. The classic look. Nothing wrong with that. I always wonder what they're saying at home plate right here, y'all. What do you think?
Probably cracking jokes.
Yeah, say, all right, how's it going? Pretty good, pretty good. How about you?
How do they know who starts out hitting and who's in the field first?
I think they flip a coin.
They'll have a lineup card, and then the home team
Oh.
always fields first.
Okay.
Yeah, visitors bat first.
Just kidding. I was thinking of basketball.
No, I get what you're saying though. They,
I thought that was football.
Oh, probably both.
There's a lot of coins.
Just
We
flip a
flip
coin.
coins in soccer, Dylan. We flip coins
Yeah.
to
In
determine.
basketball, you
kick
it's
off.
a tip.
Yeah.
Oh.
But maybe sometimes if there's no tip, like I remember back in the pandemic shortened season of 2020 2021, they did not do a tip off. And so I
See?
think they flipped a coin. So I think so. I know they didn't do a tip off, which made no sense because it's like, well, you can't be that close to somebody, but then you're playing basketball, so whatever. Thankful we don't have to worry about that tonight. Because that was tough because that moment in March 2020, that shut down the whole baseball and softball season. And we had just been to the last 4 of state the previous year and had brought everybody back save one or two. So anyway, let's get these lineups and see if Dax is bringing his teal glove. Come on.
Let's meet the starting lineups, starting with the visitors on the scoreboard, the Owensboro Red Devils. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 22, Evan Hampton.
Hampton leading off.
Batting second and catching, number 12, Eli Hampton.
The Hampton brothers.
Batting third and playing center field, number 3, Caden Ray.
Kane Ray not pitching.
Batting fourth,
So-
playing left field, number 2, Ty Ashley.
Ty Ashley,
Batting
Batting
fifth
fourth.
and playing first base, number 7, Brady Benjamin.
Benjamin, first base.
Batting sixth, playing left field, number 24, Blake Kimbrell.
Kimbrell. We've said all those names. There's their good 6 hitters.
Trevor DeLacy.
There's Trevor DeLacy,
Batting eighth, playing second base, number 9, Will Rickard.
Will Rickard,
And batting ninth, playing is DHing number 11, Will Hume.
Will
And
Hume.
on the mound tonight for the Red
And for
Devils, the
pitching
pitcher,
for
number
Owensboro
28, Nash
is
Miller.
Nash Miller. Okay, we'll check his
The Red
stats
Devils are
out
coached by
soon.
Jacob Fiorella.
And
now
Jacob
for your
Fiorella is
Fighting
going to be
Tigers of
coaching.
Breckenridge County.
So no Dax, but
Leading
that's
off and playing
okay.
Center field, number 5, Adam Howell. Batting second, playing second base.
Adam
number
Howell, no
1,
surprise there.
Lucas.
Harper Lucas been a mainstay at second base all season.
Batting third and pitching tonight, number 14, Hayden.
Hayden Henry going to be on the mound for the Fighting Tigers. We'll check his stats in a little bit.
Jonah Miller.
Jonah Miller going to be
Batting
DH,
fifth and playing
designated
first base,
hitter.
number 4, Connor Willis.
There's Connor Willis. He's not number 4.
Batting sixth and playing
He's
left
number
field,
10.
6, Lance
No, he is
Poole.
number 4. Do we not have a number 10 in it? Never mind.
Batting seventh
Lance
and playing
Poole.
first base, number 15, Tristan Wicker.
There's Tristan Wicker. He's not pitching. He'll be on
Batting
first
eighth
base
and
tonight.
catching, number 8, Brody.
Brody Butler. I don't know if I saw him in class, but he's on the field tonight.
Leland Board.
And Leland Board rounding out
Playing
the
shortstop
lineup.
tonight, number 3, Draven
And then
Scott.
Draven Scott is shortstop tonight.
And the rest of the Fighting Tigers
I think we're gonna have the
are coached
national
by
anthem,
Jerry
y'all.
Bennett. And now, ladies and gentlemen,
So we'll have to mute for that. We'll be right back.
Flag of our national anthem.
All right. Anthem over. It means it's time to play ball. Play ball. That start of the order for Owensboro is formidable for sure. 6 guys hitting over 300 in your 1 through 6 spots. That's a tall task for Hayden Henry, who on the season he's got 3 wins, 1 loss, 4.14 ERA, and 22 innings of work, 33 strikeouts, only 12 walks. So that's good. Dylan, you ever do any little league or anything like that?
No,
T-ball?
No, sir. Never played a lick of baseball in my life.
That's fine. That's fine. We've already mentioned Lucy. You've done some softball work.
Yep. I'm assistant coach right now for a 14U softball team.
Okay. What's the team name?
Tide. Roll Tide.
Oh, no. Oh, say it ain't so. Who came up with that name?
John Kennedy.
No offense to any folks, but I'm an Auburn fan, so it's a tough team name. Is he an Alabama fan? Mr.
I guess
Kennedy?
I would assume so. His wife is from Alabama.
Really? Hey, me
So-
too.
That's where we got it from.
Hayden Henry, big Alabama guy.
I know. I've seen him wearing the stuff. I really don't bring it up because I don't want to get into that. That's a whole nother conversation. But Miss Garrett and I, when we lived in Alabama before we moved up here, of course she's from here. Miss Garrett is, but Auburn fans, you don't really talk to an Alabama fan because they'll come over the top with all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Not everybody's like that, but let's just move on. Change the subject.
Yeah.
Quick. All right, the game's starting. Yes, this is
Leading off the top.
Evan Hampton.
Shortstop number 22, Evan Hampton.
I can't believe I got to talk to Mr. Kennedy. Y'all won any games?
Yeah, I don't know because I missed a whole week of games.
Oh yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that. Yeah, we'll get back to that in just a second. Maybe between innings, I'll ask you about that. It's first pitch from Henry. That's a little high. As he hit 73 miles an hour on that pitch. Can hear that dugout from Owensboro. They're really chirping. That was 84. Now, Henry has not walked a lot of batters this year. He's only walked 12 with 33 strikeouts. That's a pretty good ratio.
Yeah.
But early, he's behind. Ooh, it's in the. Ooh, I thought that was going to go in the concession stand. They weren't even. Who has concessions tonight? I'm looking in there. I think I
Sam
see
Weiss.
Sam. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's he involved
I
with?
heard Chris Morgan maybe.
Is it okay?
I don't know those other people.
Oh, that's hit on the ground. Fielded by Scott. Nicely done. And the routine throw. Well held by Draven Scott. The throw records the first out. That was a hard hit ball from Evan Hampton.
Now batting the catcher number 12, Eli Hampton.
Now here's Eli Hampton, catcher, number 12. And that was the kind of play that you might see made a lot, but it wasn't an easy play because Hampton was also pretty quick. Eli, Hampton, Henry. Woo woo! That was close. Inside pitch. Lucy, did you ever pitch?
No.
Okay.
I caught last year was my last year.
Yeah.
So my dad got me to catch.
Okay. What was it like catching?
I did not like it at all. I wanted to stay on first base. but
Okay.
I still did it.
Well, that's good team spirit. I don't think I would enjoy catching, but Brody, he's a good catcher back there. He's full of energy. That's probably my favorite thing about Brody's. His battery is always full. It's a good pitch from Henry. He's got a 2-2 count. Dylan, do you have any classes with Brody?
No, he's in like college classes, all that. Smart
Okay.
guy, big smart guy.
Well, there's a smart pitch from Henry. Strike 3, 2 down. Now, Dylan, who you
Now
taking
batting
for
center
English
fielder
next
number
year?
3, Caden Ray.
You?
Hey, come on. You be in one of those classes you're talking about. I think you'll be fine. We'll have a good time.
Yeah.
Or not, or we'll hate each other. One of the two.
No, we'll love each other.
That would be. Henry's really throwing inside as Ray takes that ball one. I guess I don't know, pitchers, they kind of do that to keep you off balance a little. Don't let you get settled. Oh, that's on the ground. Scott's got a play on that. Nice. Oh, and the throw on the run. Excellent defensive inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Fighting Tigers. So we mentioned the threat that Owensboro has at the top of their order. They didn't really get it done there, but it's a long game. So, Lucy, you said you missed some of your U14 softball for a week. Was that when you were with DECA?
Yes.
So what was that? Tell the people at home what you did with that and what that whole trip was like.
Well, that was my first DECA ICDC. So a couple of us kids, we flew to Florida, Orlando, and the Kylie Greenwell was the only one that actually competed. So the rest of us, I think there were 4 other of us, and we just went to a couple sessions. I mean, I think I can speak for all of us. We all had a great time. We got to go to Disney for 2 days. We had a DECA night at Universal.
Oh, cool.
So, great time.
Is that's through our high school with Miss Lavelle?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I heard good things about that trip, and I think it's neat that we can do stuff like that because we like to do stuff around here, of course, but when you can go out across state lines and still represent the school well, that's fun. That is fun. Dylan, what's been your favorite field trip of your career?
Favorite field trip was our 8th grade trip. We went to Boston and Philadelphia.
Ooh.
It was so fun.
Nice. So that like the whole class?
Yeah. Well, it was so expensive, way more expensive than it should have been. It was like, I don't know, somewhere around like $3,000 or
Goodness.
something.
Did y'all have to, bet you had to sell a lot of candy bars for that one.
But I loved it. I would love to go back.
Okay, so which city was better? And you're going to offend a lot of people who aren't listening at all. Boston or Philadelphia?
Definitely Philadelphia.
Okay. Well, any Boston people watching, sorry. But I doubt anybody's watching from Boston, but you never know on Breck Live. We had people watching from Singapore one time.
Really?
Yeah, that's like halfway around the world. Adam Howell. He'd like to go all the way around the bases for Dylan. We'll see. That pitch, we mentioned this is Nash Miller out there. He's in 12 innings of work. He's got an 8.75 ERA. He's allowed 18 hits in those innings. So Fighting Tigers have to think this is a matchup. It's not like you're facing Caden Ray or Will Rickard, even Will Hume. So they might feel like this is a game, get a couple runs early, get a good platform for success. 1-1 pitch on the way. I don't want to say anything to upset Adam, but he just doesn't strike out a lot. Let's hope he doesn't do it here. Whew. That was a foul ball. Well hit, though. He got around on that one. Okay, Lucy, as the catcher, do you influence the pitches that are thrown a lot, or is it just a pitcher? Does it depend team to team?
I mean, I would just try to hype them up. I would just work with whatever they gave me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I feel you. That was so close. Howell called out. He really got down that line. Dylan says, "What is this, a fifth period reunion?" As Harper Lucas steps in there. That is right, is it not, Dylan?
That's right.
Yeah. Not for me, though, for another teacher. Oh, is that going to drop just foul? Yes, it does. Foul ball down the line. Something we're seeing that we didn't really see in the top of the first. The Breckenridge County players are getting good contact on the pitches, which is a good sign. But it doesn't really mean much if you don't put it in play. One and one. Oh, nobody on base, so no harm done there. Just got by. You know, Dylan, I'm wondering, because this happens to me sometimes. So the pitcher for Owensboro's name is Nash Miller. How do you feel if somebody has your last name as their first name?
I don't really like it. I feel like they try to take my attention from me. I don't really know.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know too many Nashes, but I've seen a few Garretts. I can say with confidence I've never seen somebody with a first name Critchlow.
Nope. There's
But
plenty of people with the last name Critchlow, though.
I wonder somewhere in the world, is there a first name Critchlow? Surely. In the whole world? Maybe not. 1-0. Henry. This is your home run threat, Dylan. He hit one last time. Or, well, a few times ago.
Come on.
Ooh. Inside corner called. Strike. We're up down to 2 outs quickly moving through this inning. I need to record Harper's fly out. That's in the air. One, 2. 2 outs. Sometimes you just count in baseball. 1, 2. Oh,
Hit.
yeah, it gets by. They'll score that as a hit. Hard to call that an error because that ball was traveling.
Now batting the DH number 11.
Jonah Miller stepping in. 361 on the year. I wonder what made Jonah go with this song for his walk-up. I have to ask him. I always ask people this. You know, let's pretend y'all are playing. What kind of music do you have playing as you walk up to take the at-bat?
Lucy.
I mean, hate to admit it, but I'm a big Swiftie. But I don't know if I'd want any of those as my walk-up song. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets you in the right mood, that's really what
Yeah.
matters. It's all about you. If you're gonna have a Taylor Swift song, are you gonna go upbeat? You gonna go sad? What kind of
No,
song?
I'm going upbeat.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta give me hype.
Let me see. I'm gonna name a few. Now I am not a Swiftie, but I've been around when she's been on the radio and whatnot. Would you go with something like "Shake It Off"?
That would be a good one.
Okay. Your turn, Dylan.
Um.
And when I say your turn, I'm talking to name a Taylor Swift song.
Oh, name Taylor
Is
Swift
that
song.
hit out to right field, foul ball? Yeah. A good Taylor Swift walk-up song.
Good Taylor.
There's so many. I don't know.
See, I don't really listen to hype Taylor Swift music. More of a heartbroken.
Yeah, like 15. A song like 15. That wouldn't necessarily be a good walk-up song though.
No.
Unless it made the pitcher be like, "What is this?"
Throw them off a little
Yeah,
bit.
that could work. Oh, Miller, that's straight up in the air. Only the sun can stop this. But the sun is not good enough. And we head to the top of the second. Okay, Dylan, your walk-up song of choice. Or songs. Doesn't have to be just one.
I'd probably go with some 70s rock and roll music, maybe.
Okay. Name a few.
Name a few.
Or like, oh, Brody always makes me nervous when he slides in there like that. Because I like the 70s.
I like CCR, their band.
Yeah. Would you do like, if it's going to be a CCR song to walk up? You could go with like a something that's got a little bit of a kind of a. I'm waving my hands around. You can't see it on the YouTube, but maybe like a Born on the Bayou or Run Through the Jungle, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, I've got mine.
Okay.
It's not Taylor Swift though.
That's fine.
So
That's not a rule. You don't have to have Taylor Swift.
Shoot by Salt and Pepper.
Okay. Shoop doo.
Yep.
That one. That one. Yeah.
Sounds just like it.
Yeah. That song, there was like a, back in the day, I hate to say that, but there used to be commercials on TV for like CD compilations that you could buy music. And that song was on, the names would scroll up the screen and be like, these songs, and the song names would go up. And Shoop was there, and the very next one that they sang was the Macarena. So every time I hear Shoop, my mind jumps to the Macarena because of that commercial. Macarena? Yeah. Hey. We'll sing later. Wow, that's a shot. But Draven Scott is he's being tested tonight. That's a first pitch swing there from Ashley. Ty Ashley hits it straight to Draven Scott. Barely had time to introduce him. Here's Brady Benjamin. Brady Benjamin. Do y'all know the musical group Breaking Benjamin? Have you ever heard of that name?
Nope.
Okay. I wonder if he has. Because his name is dangerously close. Brady Breaking Benjamin. More of a heavier rock band. Swing and a miss. He's got number 7. Some people think that's a lucky number. Do you have a lucky number, Dylan?
No, I do not.
Okay, you make your own luck. I like it. No superstition for you.
No.
Lucy, lucky numbers?
I don't know. Not necessarily a lucky number, but just like one that I automatically think of. So I said, I was talking to Mr. Garrett about my soccer number.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's me.
we said 13 and 20.
Yeah. Those are both in the uniform roster. That'll be fun. Full count now as Benjamin looking to keep everything from going so cold here. Oh, that's on the ground. Lucas has a chance at it. Should be routine. It's good defense so far from the home team. Bless somebody. Bless you.
Goodness.
An almighty sneeze.
Now batting the left fielder, number 24.
Something, I don't know what y'all do in the hall, but I'm just going to kind of air a little bit of a personal thought that I have sometimes. It kind of bothers me when people come down the hall and they sneeze and they don't cover their mouth. Like just the
Mm-mm.
full out there, achoo, and it's just, oh.
I don't like it when people sneeze in their hands.
Oh, yeah.
They're like just touching everything.
Yeah, that's a
Ugh.
tough one. The hand sneeze is right up there, too, with the, and I don't want to gross everybody out. But we all know what happens when you sneeze, and sometimes people examine the hand sneeze like, oh, don't
Yeah.
do that. Sorry. If you're eating your supper right now, I'm so sorry. As this is Kimbrell. That's a shot. Willis dives, but unable to get the throw. Oh, well kept in the infield, though. Probably saved extra bases, maybe. But that is a hit for the Red Devil.
Now batting the third baseman, number 8, Trevor
As
Lacey.
Kimbrell gets the single. You know, our mascot, of course, is the Tigers. How would y'all feel if our school was the Red Devils?
Nope, I would not like that.
No way.
I wonder how things get named. Like, when you're sitting around the table, be like, what would be a good name for our student body? Ah, yes, the Devils.
I would say that's better than Green Waves.
Yeah, you never know who's listening out there, Lucy. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I guess
I'll take it.
if you think like mascot versus mascot, you know, a tiger versus a devil, that could be tough.
Yeah.
But what do you do against a wave? You stay out of the water. That's what I would do.
Our mascot looks like green French fries.
Yeah. Don't eat those. Don't eat the green fries. That's like French fry 101.
Or if like a 5-year-old just found a thing of green Play-Doh and
Yeah. Don't eat that either. Although some kids do. Did y'all eat Play-Doh as kids?
Not that I recall.
Don't admit it if you did. There's like 8 people listening, so they would know. Did you ever taste it though?
yeah.
Just a taste. It had quite a powerful kick. Oh, and that's a swing and a miss, but fouled off. As this is DeLacy, Trevor DeLacy, 206 on the season. He's got that base runner on at first. Can they get him around? Play-Doh, we'll talk about childhood toys here in a minute. 88 miles an hour on that pitch. That is quick. It didn't land for a strike, though. That's really fast. That's like faster than people drive, some people. It's 2-2 now as Henry looking to get out of the jam. Not really a jam, but there's a base runner on, and they can score if they come around. That's how the sport works. Check swing. Fouled that right back towards the camera. I wonder if we get a foul ball right at the lens. That'd be a neat rewind. I hear the softball field. There's a softball game tonight. Just checking the playing Owensboro Catholic, and it's a close 1-run game in the 2-run game in the top of the 4th. But there's a strike 3 over here on this diamond as Owensboro unable to do anything with that base runner. Now, we were talking about Play-Doh earlier. You know, y'all remember. Did you have a favorite childhood toy? And let's call childhood like single-digit age. And if so, what was it?
Well, my best friend and I, we were just like any other little girl. We were into lots and lots of baby dolls.
Yeah.
We probably played with those past the age that we should have been, but
Hey, that's fine.
it's okay.
What are you being like? That's what we're doing later tonight. You're going to go home? Nothing wrong with that. Any particular type of baby doll? I mean, I have a daughter now looking to...
We had plenty of baby lives. My siblings and I always played Barbies, too. So
Yeah. Miss Garrett's
pretty
a
much
big Barbie
dolls.
fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Dylan?
Well, my dad was a crane operator, still is, and he would bring home these toy cranes.
Yeah.
Toy mechanical cranes, and you could put whatever you want on those little hooks. And
That's
you
cool.
Just crank whatever it is up. That was always fun to play with. Also, I'm not a WWE fan, but I love playing with WWE people.
Okay.
Those toys.
Like action figures.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's childhood.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Tigers, the third baseman, number 4, Connor Willis.
Here is Connor Willis. See what he can do. He had that nice diving stop to keep that ball in the infield. Told you he was a good third baseman in the top of the second. See if he can help out his team with a clutch plate appearance. A lot of folks up on the rail in both dugouts. And there's no fence in these dugouts, so you got to be watching. A foul ball would come in quick. Some dugouts, you'll see that protective fence, and you kind of feel safe, I guess. I'm trying to think of the most dangerous sport when it comes to, like, in the dugout, on the sideline, on the bench. Probably football.
Yeah.
Somebody gets tackled out of bounds, you might get rolled up on, which would be no fun. Got to be watching. Got to pay attention. 3-1 now. Willis looking to reach base as the wind's picking up. Getting a little cool out here.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to have to put my socks up. That's a chopper. He's going to have to leg it. He's going.
Safe.
Oh, they called him out. Yeah, called him out. It was close. Rewind it. Go frame by frame on your computer keyboard. When you have it paused on YouTube, hold down period or tap period to go frame by frame and see just how close it was. The period key, yes, that is right. And the comma rewinds. Did you know that?
No.
Learn something every day. Lance Poole at the plate.
Did you know about the J, K, and L keys? K pauses, J
I knew K. I almost said K pauses, but what's J?
rewinds, and L goes forward.
Okay, I did not know that. I knew K pause. I see you. I see you. YouTube knowledge. What's the YouTube video you've watched most in your life? Now, there's a question. There's a thinker.
Video or YouTuber?
Two separate questions, both valid. We'll have to dive into that at the next half inning. Oh, fouled that one off his leg. We'll get to it, though. Be thinking. YouTube video and YouTuber. YouTuber, actually not really my era. That's after my time, the YouTuber. But anyway, we'll wait. Game's going on. Oh, swing and a miss on that off-speed pitch. I think the Lady Tigers did get out of that inning only down 2-0, and I heard that number 11, Mallory Lucas, at the plate now. Maybe she'll hit one out. Pitch on the way. On the ground, looking for the gap. He found it. So he's going to be standing up with a single. Well hit by the senior.
Now batting the first baseman, number 15, Tristan Wicker.
Here's Tristan Wicker. He, more known, and this is no disrespect, but more known for his pitching than his hitting. But he's hitting better this year than he did last year. And Lance has a ton of speed, so he might be looking to get around the bases as well. Maybe even Wicker showing bunt. Unable to get it down. I was wondering if they might try a little bunt as Butler waiting in the wings. Any ball that gets by at this ballpark is a free base with a runner on. There's so much back here, so much room. Lance back to first. This has nothing to do with anything, but I felt like I've been on the edge of a sneeze for like 30
I
minutes.
have too.
Maybe it's something in the air. Because I'm like, I know I'm about to sneeze. Please no. Oh, that's going to drift foul. Can a play be made on it? No. Now, that is a loud cheer from sophomore Butler. You could hear him 3 counties over. That's good.
Yeah.
That's not a disrespect. That's a compliment.
We need
That'd
that
be a good
energy.
quarterback cadence right there. Like with that kind of, they could. Oh, that is going to be playable. And that is out in foul territory. 2 down. Now Brody has to take all that equipment off.
Covering the catcher number 8, Brody Butler.
A slow walk up. Look at this. Yes. High five for Tristan. Little back tap on the back of the helmet. And now he steps in, looking to make it happen. Hitting 186 on the season. Ooh. But it's all about, you kind of throw the average out the window. If he puts one into the gap in the outfield, Lance has the speed to score from first. Butler has walked 8 times this season. So he can. He's actually also been hit twice. So there are many ways to get to first base. That's in fair territory. But the play is routine, and we head to the top of the third. Still scoreless. Now, y'all, I got to tell you this. Against Campbellsville, the game lasted 4.5 hours.
Oh.
Gosh.
Which means we would be finished about 10:15. Yikes.
Man.
And the last game against Apollo went 11 innings. Y'all might not have known what you signed up for. You're like, yeah, I'll do it. What? It's tomorrow. So we're going to talk about YouTubers. Either one, you get either of your answer, video or YouTuber that you watched.
As a kid, favorite YouTuber would have to be Dan TDM. He was
Dan TM?
TDM.
TDM, okay.
He was a big Minecraft YouTuber. I don't know if he still makes videos now. I know he used to.
Minecraft videos, you say. What kind of content was it? Was it like a hardcore world or just regular?
He would do mods and like put himself inside the mod. Like he would act like a character actually living an experience.
Okay.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Dan TDM. I've never watched a video of Dan TDM. Might look him up later. Does he still make videos? You say you don't know if he does?
I think you might be going through some family stuff, so.
No. Well, hope not. Dan, if you're listening, hope everything's okay. Is his name Dan or is it like an alias?
I'm pretty sure his name's Dan.
Okay. Lucy, what about you? You ever
Well,
watch any YouTube?
growing up, I always liked it was a family channel. I always loved Cole and Sav, but they had a bunch of other kids, so now they're the LeBrant fam.
Okay.
And I actually just did a book talk on them.
LeBrant, you say?
Yes.
LeBrant fam.
But over the past couple years, I don't watch them anymore. I really like the Sterniolo triplets, and I actually got to see them live. They went on tour.
What do they do?
Well, they just played a couple games. It wasn't very long at all. And they had a surprise guest come out and sing. Didn't know any other songs, but it was pretty neat.
You say, what was their name?
The Sterniolo triplets.
I don't know this.
They did like vlogs on some days and like challenges, and then sometimes they would do a car video. They just
Oh.
sit and talk. Pretty funny.
Well, that's a lot of stuff on that internet. A lot of stuff out there. I don't know why I went to that voice. It's a casual YouTube enjoyer accent. Whoa, that sounded like the bat broke. I think it did.
It did.
Wow. You hear of broken bats in the Major League Baseball wooden bats, but that is a broken bat. That is asking y'all what is something you want to see. I've never seen that before at a baseball game, at a aluminum bat game. Wow, broken bat. If Mr. Jonathan Bennett was with me on the call, I'd be like, "Hey, you get one free bat, right? A year?" Because he's a big bat guy. His heart was just broken with the bat. He'd be like, "No, the bat, the wallet." I think maybe not. He probably hold it together. I want to say that was a Louisville Slugger Nitro that broke. But I'm still a bat rookie. Definitely had that sound like something wasn't right off the edge of the bat. Here's Hume. Will Hume in there. That is a dull thud. As he has the white shoes, the white cleats, I guess, to go with the white helmet. But that didn't
help him.
Didn't help. I guess fashion doesn't really help you. But sometimes look good, feel good, play good. That's a thing. Not backed by science, but I've heard people say it.
I believe it.
Okay, Dylan, if you're into the fashion world and sports, which sport offers the best chance for fashion? Like best fashion opportunities. Ooh, that's a shot. Foul ball.
I think it depends on the level that you are watching, because in football, you're not really allowed very much drip.
Right.
But in basketball, I think like a full coverage of the leg, white leg sleeve with like our jerseys.
You've been watching too much Jonah Miller with that leg sleeve. That's a good hit from Hampton. Nothing wrong with that, though, Jonah. Yeah, the leg sleeve. I'm going to put forth soccer as a shout. Big fashion opportunities. You got the high socks. You can do the I did not know this term until this year. Sandwich method for outfits.
Yep.
I had never heard this. People are like, you did the sandwich method. I'm like, what did I eat? I didn't eat. But that's soccer. We'll be our uniforms will go sandwich method.
Good. You're always rocking the sandwich method now.
Sometimes. Am I doing it right now? Sort of inadvertently.
I don't think so.
He's got the blue socks, blue hat.
Yeah.
It's a double-decker sandwich. I don't think
We'll
that's
give
a
it to
thing.
you.
Thanks. Runner's going. Throw, not in time, but that's all right. Now, with our soccer uniforms, we'll have black jersey and black socks with maroon shorts. That's our home look. And then on the road, it's white, maroon, white.
I'm excited.
Me too. We'll talk about that some, maybe. Ooh, that was off the end of the bat. A stinging of the hands. Sounds like a short story. A Stinging of the Hands by Eli Hampton. It was a 70-degree afternoon in Harlan, Kentucky when I took the plate. That's how it starts. I don't know how it finishes. We're about to find out.
Wonder how our boy Dax is doing.
I don't know. I'm looking for him. I don't see him. Come on in. Maybe play some outfield. Show that glove. Hello. Hey, that was pretty close.
Oh.
That might have
Hey.
been right at the camera. Rewind that. We're very safe here. Now that was some expert work by Ashley to track that one down. I wonder if he heard me. I wanted to say it when he was right there, but at the same time, no, because you don't want to be that guy. Key at bat here. Chance for the Red Devils to plate their first run with a hit. The roar from the Red Devils. You're going to go back to mascots here in just a second. See what this pitch does. Fun facts about the tiger. We're the Tigers. Y'all knew this probably if you look up tiger facts. The tongue of a tiger can lick to the bone.
Ugh.
Like it's got the little spines on it. Like a cat, like if you have a house cat and they have that textured tongue, it's like that, but it's on like steroids. The spines are curved back. They can just lick the flesh off of bone.
Oh.
I don't see it, so I think we're all right. Looked up.
No. Out the park.
Yeah, now that's a crazy thing for an animal to have. Not the kind of thing you'd want to run into, of course, the wild tiger. If I see a wild tiger, I've taken a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Did y'all ever watch Looney Tunes growing
Yes.
up? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Good. This ends facts about the tiger. That segment has closed. And the at-bat's still going. This is the Stinging of the Hands, Chapter 2. Stolen base. Now you've got the first run of the game, 90 feet away. Full count to Eli Hampton. What's going to happen, Lucy? Make a guess. Quick. 3 seconds.
He's gonna hit a pop fly, and we're gonna catch it.
All right.
Hopefully. Oh, never mind.
He walked. Whoa, what a bat flip. Hey, don't be flipping it like that. We've already seen one break. Hampton on first. Hampton on third. Ray at the plate. A ray of hope? Maybe. Okay.
I got a question for you, Lucy.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
I would rather. Give me a second.
It's a good question.
This is an important question.
It's one of the all-timer would you rathers. Very Hall of Fame level.
I think I would fly. But if I was able to drive, I'm not old enough yet, but then I would probably go invisible. But
You
right
can
now,
drive sooner now
yeah,
in the state. That's a thing.
I should get my intermediate right after I turn 16. Hopefully.
Dylan, answer your own question.
Yeah.
I think I would have to agree with being able to fly, but what happens when it's like in the negatives outside and you got to go
Better
somewhere?
put on a jacket.
Yeah.
I guess
bundle up.
you could still just drive, but
Yeah, you don't have to fly. It's just an option.
What if can you get in your car and then fly? Like your car flies?
Ooh,
Like in Harry Potter?
Harry Potter.
maybe. I don't know. That's now there's changing the rules.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me, but if you had,
What about you, Mr. Garrett?
I would say invisible. Invisible. Now, people are going to, sometimes I do debates in my class, and this might be one that I ask people just because it's nice to get people talking. A lot of times people go to the invisible, they start naming criminal acts. They're like, I could steal, I could stow away on a plane. Like, nah, I just.
See, now you're putting ideas in my head. If I was invisible.
Yeah.
Not now.
I don't know. Just be neat, just to disappear. That sounds. Sorry, it sounded so dark. Man, just want to disappear. That's not what I mean. I think it'd be really good for like a surprise party vibe. Like you wouldn't have to hide. You could really like surprise. Whoa, where were you? Like I was right here the whole time, stealing your money. Not really. Big moment, and that's getting out of a jam from Henry as danger was on the bags, but safety prevails, and now it's time for the home team to bat yet again. As we head to the bottom of the third, it's 0-0. It's 6:33 p.m. local time. Wind is still gusting. Gustin, that's a part of Breckenridge County, is it not? Gustin. Yeah.
Yeah, I drove past that road today, actually.
Now, I'm not a native of the county. I like learning about geography of places, though, like towns and roads, how to get from one to the other. There are a lot of spots in this county, like little places that have names.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I'm still learning, even though I'm 10 years here now. 10 years. That's outrageous. It's been fun, though. A nice decade. Y'all were probably, golly, how old were y'all 10 years ago? Like 4, 5, 6, maybe?
6.
That's a lot of math.
Well, it's just age minus 10. It's one of the.
I was 5.
Yeah. Wow. Well, 10 years on from now, it'd be 20, 25. Woo. Don't think about that. I'll be 47. That's fine. That's fine. Don't be raising eyebrows over there, Dylan. I saw you.
No, you look good for your age.
Okay. Calm down. Here is Leland Board. Lefty. Dylan, you left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay. Me too. As is Lucy, it would seem.
But
Oh.
Softball, I bat left-handed.
Really?
Yep.
Now, why do you do that?
I have no idea. Just always have.
Now batting the center fielder, number 5.
Yes.
Adam Howe.
Now, Adam Howell, he's coming up. Earlier, he grounded out. Could have been safe. There have been 2 calls at first, both Howell and Willis, that were, they call them bang-bang plays, and it could have gone either way. Usually, the tie goes to the runner, but whatever. Howell will not be denied. Big things coming. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it was a ball. Sometimes, imagine though that had actually he like hit it really well. That would have been cool.
Miss Gary, we call that clip farming.
I hear you. Hey, chat, clip that. Oh, dang it! Why didn't I wait? Missed it by 1 pitch. Oh well, we'll take it. We can't. We don't use the chat actually. We used to. Used to have the chat running during the games, but people would get in there and misbehave, usually from other schools. I'm not going to name any names and or colors of water, but can't do the chat anymore. That's why we can't have nice things. Lucas, he flew out in his first at-bat. Howell is not shy about stealing the base either. He has taken 22 out of a possible 25. That's pretty good percentage. That's, 88% on the year? That's pretty good in school. We're making 88. B plus. Oh, close. School. We got to talk about school almost over. We'll wait for that. Kind of get y'all's maybe year in review comments. See what y'all were up to this year in the halls over there behind us a little ways. They're really worried about Howell trying to steal. They've thrown back over twice. Oh, there's a conversation at first between Howell and I think that's
Number 7.
Brady Benjamin. Yeah, probably saying I'm gonna go steal his base. Watch me go. Oh, fouled it off him. Now there's one out, so it's the kind of thing where get 2 outs. You don't want to leave runners stranded, especially in a game like this. Nice from the catcher. Howell's going. He beat it. Now I'm not good with math, but it's going to be higher than 88%. Whatever 23 divided by 26 is. I'm going to go with 897.
Probably like 8, 6, 7, something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll do it in a second. Any math folks out there, let us know in the comments where you can't because we have to turn them off. Oh, that's headed towards the softball field. And it doesn't seem like any harm done. Oh, got a little turtle. That girl got a big stuffed turtle. You see that?
No. Oh, I see him.
Yeah, that
Little
was
green thing.
that warms my heart. I'd like to get one of those for Alice.
That's a huge turtle.
It is. Alice has some stuff like you bring it. Like I like to take like if there's a stuffed animal and hide it, and then make it show up really slow, like it's. And she just starts laughing. It's so fun.
Hey, if she ever gets into Frozen, I have a ginormous Olaf stuffed animal.
Oh my!
I'm not good with measurements, but pretty tall.
We don't want to give that away. That's like it's like a childhood memory. Whoa! Look out over there, as Hayden Henry almost took that one off the shins. But he did a little Matrix style dodging.
Little Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah. Okay, Dylan. Yeah. Little hee hee. Smooth criminal. Oh, full count now. This would be a good spot because if Lucas gets on Henry singled in his first at bat. He could put one in the gap and send Howell home. He's got the ability. You're not going to need to do it. I need to go clip farming again. All right, get ready for this.
Now batting, pitcher number 14, Hayden Henry.
Okay, sorry. I know he likes this song. I don't. I always talk about I don't like this song. There's reasons. It's too long to get into it. It's got nothing to do with University of Alabama, which you might think. And we're going to have a mound visit from the Red Devils coaching staff as they are potentially on the hook as the Jeopardy music kicks in. Now, sometimes when you see the meeting at the mound, you know, all the infielders, they'll go in, and you'll see the outfielders converge in center field, but doesn't look like the Red Devils outfielders are wanting to visit. They're just out there walking in circles, checking the grass. And I don't know what was said, but we do not see a change. So Nash Miller still out there to face Henry. All right, let's go farming. Now, in this kind of situation, this is tailor-made for Hayden Henry to just do something, just crack this game wide open with the swing of a bat. And I don't think anything that Nash Miller is going to do here can stop the inevitable from happening as Henry's getting ready to destroy this baseball. Dang it. There's one out. And he hit into a double play. What's the opposite of clip farming? That was like a clip curse.
Clip harvest.
That was not what we intended to happen there. Sadly, grounds into a double play to end the inning. Maybe
Good
I should
song.
stop clip farming. Or I'll let you do it next time.
Okay.
Y'all can start planting the clip seed farm. Farm reminds me of Heyday. Do y'all play this game?
Yes.
The mobile sensation Heyday?
Used to.
Yeah, I used to.
I don't. but people do. Like I saw somebody they were on their phone in class. I know, big shock. But it's like, what are you doing? They're like, I'm checking my farm. It's like, what? They're like, it's Heyday.
I
See-
did Heyday. I did Township.
Township?
Yeah, it's like Heyday, but not.
That's a pretty good
basically
description.
the same thing.
But just like a town instead of a farm? So you build like a school instead of beans?
No, it's still a farm. It's just
Oh.
different name.
Okay. See, when I was in the games like that, I played Farmville. Y'all ever hear of Farmville?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dear. It was an old one. It was on Facebook. You played it on Facebook. And you had a farm, of course. And you planted stuff, and you got XP for your harvest. I remember rice. Rice was a really good crop to plant. You got a good yield of XP and time. Of course, you could plant pumpkins, but you're waiting days.
Yeah.
Rice was where it's at. Rice gang. All right, here we go. Top of the fourth. That is a first pitch swing. That is in the air. Leland board under it. So number 2 for the Red Devils, Ashley, pops out to number 2 for the Fighting Tigers board.
First baseman number 7, Brady Benjamin.
Here comes Brady Benjamin. The first pitch swing is kind of a deflator. Or first pitch out when you get out first pitch. Will Benjamin do the same? No. That's kind of a pseudo clip farm, like a fishing. That's more like clip fishing. I'm not really planting the field, just casting a line in the water. That would distract me if my teammates were like. Usually, you see a lot of that in softball. A lot of the dugouts doing the chants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look out, look out. Out of play. Dylan, did you drive here?
Well, what? My mom drove me.
That's okay. That's okay. Hey, a mom that drives you around, that's a good taxi. I didn't mean anything by that. I was going to say don't park in the front row because you get a foul ball and lose the windshield. I'm trying to remember the last time my mom drove me somewhere. I'll think about it. It's been a little while. Decades. Outside. That's a good question.
Everybody have a good Mother's Day.
Yeah. Yeah. It's our first Mother's Day with Alice, Miss Garrett's
Aw.
first Mother's Day. Oh, that iPhone got rocked and rolled. Didn't quite get a direct hit, but anyway, yeah, it was good. I called my mom. Yeah.
Did Alice get her anything?
Yeah. She did.
What'd she get her?
Now, see, I'm new to this whole parent thing. Not really. I mean, yeah, she's 8 months old, Alice. When you say, did Alice get her anything, do you mean me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Alice did. I guess Alice herself got her like a smile.
That's all you need.
Yeah. Ask her at school. Ask her at school. If you see her. Coming to
not-
school tomorrow?
Nope.
Oh, Dylan?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. That's a mystery. Mystery. Stay tuned. Will Dylan be at school tomorrow? Time will tell. Let us know in the chat. We'll put up a poll. Should Dylan go to school? That would actually be really fun. But we can't. I'll stop saying we can't.
Give this video a thumbs up and he'll go to school.
Yeah, like this. Okay. Good, Lucy. Good, Lucy. All right. Because right now, our video has 1 like. The stream has 1 like. Let's get those likes to 5, and Dylan has to go to school. 5 likes, and he goes to school. Come on. There's 13 of y'all watching. Will Hayden Henry strike out another batter? If he does, you got to like it. He walked him. That was kind of a clip farm. Dang it.
You can still like the video.
Yes, still like the video.
Now batting the third baseman, number 8, Trevor DeLacy.
Here's DeLacy. You know, I'm watching in real time. None of y'all have liked the video yet. We still just have 1. I'm not trying to call you out, but there's 13 of y'all watching and only 1 like. But it was there before we started this train. Who's going to be the second one? It only takes 1. It only takes somebody stepping out brave. We just lost 2 viewers. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop that. Sorry. Please come back. I just heard Dylan say, if you like this video, he will sing a song. At least that's what I think he just said.
That's what I heard.
And he'll come to school. That's a double whammy. I can't believe we still just have 1 like. I would like it. I can, actually. I think I will. I'll get that up to 2. Oh, fouled off. Into the net. Off the pole. Doesn't matter. Doesn't count. Oh, whoever just liked the video, you are a real one. Oh, there's 3.
Oh, there you
Dylan,
go.
you're in
Wow.
school. You're already there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And thank you for liking.
Be thinking
Break
about your
Live.
song.
Yes, Dylan's already in school. We appreciate it. We know the angle is different from our normal. Just in case you're joining us now, our cord broke for the overhead view, so we had to improvise with the ground level. But that is a strike out in the inning. Henry's been doing a lot of that lately. As we head to the bottom half of the 4th, Dylan, there are 3 likes. You have to come at least half the day.
Okay.
Have to eat lunch at least before you can check out. So, Lucy, you say no?
Nope.
Oh, 4. 4 likes.
There you go.
Dylan.
I'm done with all my finals. I already took them all.
Really? But you don't want to hang out at school?
No.
Okay, on the topic of school and having so much fun while we're there, let's recap our years. Dylan, you can start. So, all right, Dylan, you got 1 word. My school year was, or a couple words if you need it. Yeah, you know, think about it. Anytime. My school year was
Good.
good. Yeah. Okay, what made it good?
Well, Lucy made it pretty good.
Okay.
Let's go.
Other than that, school was school.
Off the bottom of the
That's
4th,
it?
DH
I mean,
number
no offense,
11,
Lucy. Like, no,
Miller.
no, that came out wrong. There have to be moments at school you liked, Dylan. Don't think too hard. We'll get back to you. Because right now we got Jonah Miller. Another walk-up song. Why did you pick it? I wonder. I'll ask him. I'll see him tomorrow for the last time in 3rd period. Whoa!
Hello.
That almost hit him. Lucy, I'm going to ask you about your school year. If you can bring up the happiness to talk about it. Not even going to come tomorrow. It's fine. It's fine.
my school year was different because this was my first year in a public school, coming from a tiny Catholic school.
Yeah.
It was
Now batting
very,
third
very
baseman, number
different.
40,
Different
Connor.
positive, different negative, different neutral.
It was different good, I think. Obviously, I loved the school that I went to, but
Yeah.
But-
Sorry, I was waving to somebody that lives, well, whatever.
very different atmosphere. I got to see so many new faces, so many more faces.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
I liked it. I feel like I had more freedom.
Now batting
Nice.
left fielder, number 6, Lance Poole.
Well, different. We had good, we had different. We have, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like I'm very knowledgeable about ticks right now. Oh, Dylan, are those tick bites?
I have no idea.
Okay. It's all right. Should we pan the camera? No, we won't do that. He's fine. He's fine. He's healthy. It's all good. That's a sign of working outside or golfing.
No, working.
Oh, okay. Maybe both. That is a ball, too. We have Connor Willis while Lucy was talking about her school year, he was hit by a pitch. Can you believe it? I mean, I can because we saw it. All right, clip farm here, Dylan.
All right, we got the D1 athlete Lance Poole here. Probably about to hit it out the park.
We tried.
Lucy, you're next.
Okay. Going
Yep.
to pool. He's probably going to not swing.
Well, you can't do that. You got to do it before it happens. I don't know the rules of this, but I would imagine you have to do it before something happens. Then you just be like reacting.
I had my eyes closed.
Oh, well, that changes everything. What?
Not swing again.
All right. All right.
All right.
He
Now
walks.
batting the first baseman, number 15, Tristan Wicker.
How many likes do we have now?
Let's see if we're sending Dylan to school. 5 likes. Thank you
Ooh.
for that 5th like. See you tomorrow, Dylan. See you in the hallway, walking by down a hall. You might not look at me, but I see you walk by. That's not a threat. It's just like it just happens. Most of the time Tristan, that is a nice bunt. He's got a chance to beat it out. He does. Why didn't we clip farm that? That was great bunt by Tristan to load the bases for Brody Butler as he looks to
Number 8,
crack this
Brody
game
Butler.
wide open. Big moment here for the sophomore. Butler, he's dug in. He's ready. That's ball 1. You know, we saw the Apollo game end on a walk that walked in the winning run. Will we see a walk here? Maybe. Maybe. That pitch has been called a strike all night, that inside sort of curveball. That'd be hard because you don't really swing at it because it looks like it's going to hit you, but then it breaks back just enough to get the strike. Now there's 2 strikes. There's only 1 out, but you want to cash in when you have bases loaded, at least get something. At least get something. It'd be like if you had 1st and goal and you came away with nothing. That'd be a tough series in the football world. Bless you.
Thank you.
That's it. It drops. Butler with the bloop single. The bloop single. He gets it done. Drives in a run, the first of the night for the Fighting Tigers. And now Leland Board comes out. Lefty. We're going to see a courtesy runner here for Butler as he gets back to catching duties. Job done as far as he's concerned. Kept the inning going, drove in a run. He, I like his kind of a headband he's got. Very thick headband. You see that? For Brody, did y'all look over there?
Yep.
Because he's got a lot of hair.
Some drip.
Yeah, it's like almost like a martial arts style headband. Hi-ya. I never got. Did y'all ever do like karate as kids? Y'all do karate or anything?
No.
I didn't either.
Does it count with my siblings?
I think that is actually how it all starts.
Well, then yes.
Okay. Oh, that's a tough, unhappy man for Owensboro. The coach yells at the umpire, "You can't miss that. You can't miss it." Now everybody's piling on him like it's some kind of whatever. But anyway, Lucy, let's say all your siblings, everybody's like everybody's like equal. Who wins in the fight, I guess? Not that you're fighting, but in the scrap.
I'm the youngest, so not me. I would say probably my brother.
Yeah, I know Landon okay. He seems like somebody who would do whatever it would take to win. Like
Yes.
he would just get
We're all very competitive, but I think he would get it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lily.
Well.
See, I think Lily would take that one.
Well, I would be more scared of Lily, but I don't know.
Who knows? Hopefully we'll never find out.
Yeah, I would not like to find out. I would commentate that, though.
I think we'd give you a GoPro for that. Get from the action. Now it's 3-0.
I'll just do it behind the scenes.
Yeah, sort of a vlog.
get in
Maybe
it.
that's your YouTube start.
Yeah.
Sibling fights. That's your channel. Sadly, I think a lot of people would want to watch that.
Yep.
Not just your siblings. Like, people are interested in fights. And I'm glad we don't have very many at our school, but it's something about it. Whenever one happens, you notice people don't really run for help. They all gather around.
Yeah.
Like, take their phones out and be like, yes, record this. It's always made me scratch my head. So this is a 3-0. A ball four here would walk in a run, but there's a strike. Now you got Adam Howell. He wants to get in there with the bases loaded. He's waiting on deck. Wicker on second. Poole on third. That's ball four. Uh-oh. Some unhappy fans. Now don't stare over there too much, Dylan. Don't stare too much. We just listen. And take a little glance every now and then. Don't let them catch you looking. Certainly don't whip your head like that. That
Don't
was
make
an
it obvious,
intense.
Lucy, come on.
That was an intense head whip. It was like this. Okay. You have looks like another mound visit. Outfielders thinking about talking to each other. Left field and center field. They're getting close. Maybe they're talking. Will they make a group? Right field is not having it. He is not walking over there at all. We are going to see a pitching change as Nash Miller comes out. Trying to see who this is out of the bullpen. Bless you. I bless all sneezes, no matter what school they're from.
Hey, that's good.
Now, this is not a good situation for the Red Devils, though, because Adam Howell coming up with the bases loaded. Oh, I think I'm starting my clip farm too early because they got to. Could this be can you clip farm for like 5 minutes to set it up? That would be epic. You know what? Watch me work. So Adam Howell, he's on deck right there. He's watching the new pitcher, so he's getting a feel of the timing. This, incidentally, is going to be a pitcher that's not on Owensboro's roster, so that's great. Not sure. Anyway, Howell, he's sizing it up. He knows with one swing of this bat, he could crack this game wide open like he's getting ready to make an omelet. And not just an omelet of 2 eggs, not just an omelet of 3 eggs, but an omelet of many more than 3 eggs. With all the fixins. Get some ham in there. Get some cheese, some mushrooms, maybe some peppers, something else that Lucy would prefer other than mushrooms and peppers, I guess. So he's cooking up an omelet. This is Adam Howell's breakfast. He's going to have a base hit of omelet. He's going to round the bases with the bacon sizzling in the pan. That sizzle is going to be the sound of that ball coming off the bat. He's in the kitchen. He's at the stove. The breakfast smells are really good. Breakfast smells are clutch. You get that bacon, maybe something like pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
They're going. And anyway, he's got it all working. He's got the spread, got a glass of milk for the bones, got a glass of orange juice for the vitamin C so as to avoid scurvy. He is ready to cook this breakfast.
Let's
Dig
see it.
in. Oh, my gosh. He has been hit by more pitches than anybody else on our team this year. That was at his head. Well, my 5-minute clip farm didn't work.
I didn't know Landon Charger pitched for the Red Devils.
Oh. Maybe a look-alike. Oh. That's a hard-hit ball. He's upset. Sorry, Adam. But good base running not to get caught. Harper Lucas says, it's my turn. Okay, Dylan, we're going to put him on, we're going to call this 5th period confessions. Did Harper ever sleep in class this year?
Yes.
Harper, come on. Did you ever sleep in class?
Yes.
Your silence told all we needed to know. All we needed to know. We have 6 likes now. Thank you for your honesty, Dylan. You gained us a 6th like.
Now you have to stay after school.
Yeah. Now you have detention. It's on the ground. It's through the gap. 1 run will score. Another run being waved home. No play at the plate. No throw. And that's Hardesty across. 2-run score on the hit by Harper Lucas. He was asleep in English. No, he wasn't. But he's awake for that. He wasn't asleep in English. And then sometimes that's a tough time of day. 5th period, right after lunch, you get that food in you. You think, man, I just need a nap. 6th period for me is the most when people sleep. I don't know what y'all's 6 periods are like, but mine are sleepy bunch. Here's Hayden Henry. He's hit a home run before. Now he got almost hit in the back. I wish you never told me about clip farming, because every time I've tried it, bad things happen. Henry cannot be stopped like a train off the tracks.
Just wait till it does work out. It'll all be worth it.
Yeah, 1 for 50. It'll be like, yeah, that's the one. That's the only one we'll show. We won't show the misses. I guess that's what you do. You don't show all the whiffs. Now, it is it's a chance to still get some more runs across, but Fighting Tigers done a good job towards getting a platform to win this game with this 4 runs 4th. Uh-oh. Oh, the bag was stolen right there as the third baseman wasn't in position to make the tag. Leland Board coming in with the slide. Now, Henry has a little bit more to work with. And work with it he will. No. So we're going to the top of the 5th. Let's come back to the school year evaluation, because some of us are not coming back at all. And some of us have to, because that's what YouTube said. Okay, Lucy, what was your most surprising moment of the year? Looking back, like this is something that you would say, wow, I just didn't see that happening, but there it was.
Probably a school fight right in front of my face. I did not like that.
You know, we were just talking about how he didn't have fights, and then there you go. So you were right there. Where was it?
Yeah.
Commons?
Yeah.
Did you start it?
No, I was not in it.
But it happened
But
right in front of you. It's
Yes.
convenient, don't you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Way closer than I would have liked it.
Well-
Actually, I wouldn't like it anywhere near me, but
You didn't say anything like somebody said like I'm gonna hit you. You didn't say bet you won't. Nothing
no.
like that. Okay,
No, I
that's
was
good.
not anywhere involved.
No instigating. That's
I didn't
good.
even know the people.
Well, I'm starting to wonder how you were in this predicament. You're like, I had nothing to do with it. I didn't even know who it was, but it was right in front of my face.
It just all happened.
Second breakfast.
Yeah, it was second breakfast.
Ah, okay. Second breakfast makes me think of Lord of the Rings. Y'all ever watch that?
No.
Yeah. Hobbits, they like to eat. They're like, we have breakfast. We already had it. We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast?
It's pretty good.
Thanks. I could actually do it probably better. That was just off the.
Second baseman, number 9, Will
I like doing voices. Tell me some voice and I'll do it, Dylan.
Can you do?
Patrick Critchlow.
That's a good. Okay. What would he say? Something like. Okay, I got just a second. As we have number 9, that's Rickard in there. He might say. Says hello to me. He might say, "Hey, Garrett." That's pretty bad. I'm sorry. Hey, Garrett. Hey, he's like, that's my favorite soccer coach, and I always tell him I'm the only one. So it's I'm also his least favorite. I was thinking more like fictional character. It's harder to do
Right.
people that I know.
That was still pretty accurate.
Well, thanks.
Can you do? Like Mickey Mouse?
I could try. I told you to tell me to do a voice, but I really don't like doing stuff on command, which is weird. Why would I tell you to tell me? Because I really don't like doing stuff on demand. But I'll see if Mickey shows up later.
Well, who do you think you do a good impression of?
I don't know. It just happens sometimes. Because let's say I said something like SpongeBob SquarePants, and then I did it, and you're like, that was terrible. I would be, sad, I guess. See, if I was going to do Mickey, I'm worried because my throat's like, I've talked a lot today. I wouldn't want to mess it up, but I'll try. I'm going to try to laugh like Mickey, like the little ha 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 ha. But he goes, hold on. We got Will Hume in there after Rickard walked. Say. Nope. Oh. What would Mickey say? Like,
Oh boy.
welcome. Oh, boy.
Whoa!
Like that. Yeah, he would say, oh, boy.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Thanks. I was going to say, this is a great game of baseball.
It's pretty good.
That's crazy.
Y'all ever watch a Goofy movie?
Mhm.
A Goofy movie with
Yeah.
Goofy and Max? Uh-oh. Seeing a mound visit from Coach Bennett as Henry. He's had a good game so far. But we'll see what happens. I used to think I did a good Goofy, talking to Max. Maxie? Like that? Does that sound like Goofy? Maxie, this game of baseball is pretty good.
I got to meet Goofy and Max at Disney.
Really?
Yep.
What were they like?
They didn't say anything, but the guy in front of us had a Darth Vader shirt on. Goofy did not like that at all. He was
Okay.
pretty scared.
Whew, sorry, I got a cold chill there. It happens. It's that time of night. Well, it's 4-0. It is 7:12 local time, and I'm starting to wonder what I'm going to have for supper. Y'all in that boat?
I already had my supper.
You can get you a snack, maybe.
That's
Maybe a
fair.
snack. 'Cause, Dylan, have you eaten?
I have not.
Okay, let me put this to you. It's going to tell me a lot about who you are as a human being in just a second. So get ready. It's a 2-0 pitch on the way. Bunt shown here from Hume. Pulled away. Looks like Henry's got refocused. Wait for after this batter, Dylan. I'll give you some time to prepare. You're going to need it. Not really. It's a question about food. It's about food. It's one of the things that unites us all. 2-2 now. The word from the dugout is fight through. Let's see if he will. His name's Will. Will he? Oh, and he's punched out. Strike 3. And anyway, so Dylan, you go home tonight, and waiting for you is the food at home that's going to make you be the most excited. Like, yes. What is that food?
Okay, so it would be a nice steak, normally medium rare, but that never happens at home, only at Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
Steak with buttered potatoes,
Mm-hmm.
maybe some mac and cheese and some green beans.
Mm.
And to drink it all down, just take a sweet tea.
Mm. Well, yeah, now we're all hungry. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna make you hate me. Oh, that's on the ground is Hampton. Willis, chance to turn 2. 1. And good scoop from Wicker. They got the lead runner out. As that was Evan Hampton grounding out. Here comes Eli Hampton. Now don't hate me, okay? This could change everything. I'm not really a fan of steak. I like a steak that's a good steak, but I've had a lot of steaks that are like not good, and that's kind of soured me on it. Because if it's like, let's say I'm going to go eat, I don't know, like something chicken, or like a barbecue sandwich, pork sandwich. It's really hard to mess that up. You know, you're going to get it, eat it. But a steak, if it's not, I don't know, it's easy to mess that up. So if I'm really excited to eat, and then it's like, oh man, I wish this was better. So I don't really like steak. So don't hate me too much. Well, corralled by Ashley again. Eli Hampton looking to advance the runner. These would be the guy to get it done. He's had a good season so far. As the sun's starting to go down, you can really see it out there from where we can in the right field eyes, but really all the outfield. They're fighting the sun. That's towards the parking lot. Listen for the crash.
Oh. How's the hood?
Hey. Check your hood if you're out there. It was a thump. At least it wasn't a. I guess you take the dent in the hood over the shattered windshield.
Yeah.
Hayden Henry looking to get out of the 5th inning. Only allowed 2 hits to this moment. And with 1 pitch, he can get it done. Will it happen? Not that time. Again, if you're just joining us, our 50-foot cord broke. So we are at ground level. Definitely going to look to get one before next week when we host the district events. Because this view, while it does give you a great view of home plate, really leaves a lot to be desired for the views. Get a good look at that ball rolling back towards us. Ashley coming out again. He has not dropped a foul ball all night, y'all. Okay, Dylan, what's going to happen?
Left field out by Connor Willis.
Oh, left.
Whoa.
Hey, that's out. It's kind of over there. That's pretty good. Nice. I bet you did well on all your finals if you've taken them so far. Do you have any tests still to go?
I'm done with all of them.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you're coming to school. You have to because we got 5 likes on the stream, so you have to come to school. We need to get what about 50 likes, Lucy? You come to school tomorrow. 50.
50, I'll go.
All right, you heard it. Click that like button.
I'll just watch another Barbie movie like I did today.
Get on your burner accounts and like the stream. As Henry looking to get back to the dugout with a significant, at least in the context of this game, lead. We've been 2-2 for a while. And we'll be there a while longer. Dylan, you said at left field, and it's been that kind of thing. Do you make a lot of predictions?
No,
Okay.
not really.
Okay, that sounds like a voice. What are you going for there?
I don't know.
That's kind of sound like Forrest Gump. Well, I may not be a smart man, but I do know what a strikeout is, and that was one.
You
But
can
I
do a
know what
force.
love is.
That's good. That was good. That was good.
Lucy, go.
What's she doing?
Forrest Gump.
Oh,
No, I can't do Forrest Gump. We were actually Forrest Gump and Jenny for Halloween.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
did you have a kind of a? I know he doesn't really have this, but did you have a chocolate box with you? I know he doesn't actually have a box of chocolates. It's just life, you know. But sometimes you know what you're gonna get. That's why they give you that little paper in the chocolate box. You're like, oh well, that's caramel coconut. I don't know if that's ever been together. Caramel coconut. Probably skip that one. I would be like, ugh.
Nobody really likes coconut.
Now I do, but I don't know if I'd like it with caramel.
I do like coconut. I personally really like Almond Joys.
Yeah, that's a good candy bar. Now there's a raindrop. It won't do much though. If it dumps on us here, we're fine. There's a sometimes viewers like to talk about this stuff. What's your favorite candy bar? Candy bar.
Do Reese's count?
I'd say yeah. Candy,
Reese's.
yeah. But what if no? Like they count for me, but
I like maybe Hershey's with almonds
okay.
or Snickers.
Rainbow action.
Rainbow. That is over the Bennett barn out in center field. There is a rainbow.
Barely. I can.
That is just a picturesque. Yeah, it's very faint.
How did you see that?
That was Dylan spotting rainbows. That's one of his hobbies. I saw one this morning, actually, when I got to school over in the southward direction from the parking lot. Spotting rainbows. That could be your memoir title.
Bottom of the field, the DH number 11.
Spotting rainbows, the Dylan Nash story. Oh, it's getting more prominent now up in the cloud. You know, if Jonah hits a home run towards the rainbow, wouldn't that be a clip farm of all time? They say there's a pot of gold at the end of every rainbow. We don't know about that, but there is a Jonah Miller home run ball.
Making leprechaun jokes at me.
Oh, really? Oh, why?
He's a redhead.
Is that okay? Usually when I think leprechaun humor is, I think like short, but he's not short. 0-2 now. This will be a short at bat if Jonah doesn't straighten it up.
Speaking of being short, are you coming to church camp this year, Mr. Garrett?
What does that have to be being short? I'll get to that in just a second. I'll answer that question later. 1-2. Miller, his 361 average, second best on the team. Always good to see him. I've noticed people call him John. I guess that's a nickname. I'll ask him tomorrow. But no pot of gold at the end of that one.
Now batting the third baseman, number 4, Connor Willis.
Now, don't worry, y'all. That rain's not enough to short out our equipment. And if it is, it's been nice being with you tonight.
I've had a good time.
Yeah. Hey, we're having a great time. And the game, so far, from a home team standpoint, is ideal. Connor Willis, he was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. I remember he and Adam, we had them, they did a softball game with me, and they both said that they've been hit together more than the other team combined, multiplied by like 2 or 3. So they get hit a lot. Just to give you the hard facts on that, Connor this season has been hit 8 times, Adam 11. 9 now for Connor, so that's 20 between them. And the team has been hit 35. So you take the 20 away from the 35, and you're left with what, 15? Is that correct? I think. 35 minus 20. Yep. 1, 2. Dylan, do you like math?
I used to.
Well, you used to. Okay, what changed?
I can't really say.
Oh, okay.
Too
Too many ears?
Too many years.
It's all right. He got a science background. Watch out. Watch out. That's the closest I've ever been to being hit. But, yeah, Dylan, did you hear me? He's got a science background. He's not gonna judge your math.
I actually really do really good in science, but I never pay attention really, or not that, but I have a hard time paying attention.
Yeah. Well, you know, Willis fouled that one back. He's hanging in there. There's a math teacher walking behind us. You never know who you'll see at the schoolhouse. Or we're not at the schoolhouse. Can you imagine having class here? 2-2 now. Rainbow's still there. I wonder if you can. Let me see if we can see it from the. Yeah, you can see it on the stream through the net. Lucy, we're going to do a like check here in a minute. See if we're up to 50.
All right.
That is high. It's towards the gap, center field. Oh, unable to get it. Score that a hit. You have to think the sun played a factor there because that ball was in the air a long time.
Batting the left fielder, number 6, Lance Poole.
We were just talking about the sun. And then there's a rainbow. It's a weather-filled night. Where's the rainbow going to come down at? Like looking at the arc, it'd be somewhere over there if it was. You ever seen one that does that where it goes all the way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That one has to be somewhere over there. I don't know. Lance Poole, he's in there. Last time, he walked. That is a pop-up. Shortstop's going to make the play. Secure it. 2 down. Tristan Wicker, he laid down a beautiful bunt last at-bat. Down the third base line. No chance for the pitcher. He is locked in. People say, what's going to be the next, like, you know how people say, like, we got to lock in?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's going to be the next lock in? Like the next saying? See if y'all can get ahead of the trend.
Clip farm.
Clip farm? Do people say that? Like, is that
I've only heard Dylan say that.
We need to put her in gear.
put her in gear? Put it in. Let's shift gears. Pop the clutch.
Drop a gear and disappear.
Disappear. I said that earlier when I said it would be
Oh, yeah.
invisible. I'd like to disappear. Let's not go there. They were playing Metallica earlier. They got a song called Disappear. Hey, hey, hey.
There we go.
Yep,
Dylan, don't forget, you gotta sing that song. You gotta sing a song.
he does. Oh, like check. 6 likes. So, Lucy, your school day seems to be safe, I guess. Not coming in.
Thanks, guys. Still like that video.
Yeah, get it to 49.
Yeah.
You know, this may be, because I don't really check the likes, but this may be like our most liked video, like while we're live, just because Dylan needed to go to school. Let's hope it doesn't rain too much, young one. Uh-oh.
No sound.
No sound is good. No sound is good. You don't want to hear a thud. You don't want to hear a crash. You don't want to hear a scream with a foul ball. You know, the old ballpark, you had to watch the playground, like the little kids' playground right behind like the softball field. That was a dangerous place to play. We need a microphone on him. Not that he needs it, but it's just, I love it. It's one of my favorite things about the Tiger Field. Now, what did he say? I don't know. Oh. Tristan with a little glance back to the Owensboro crowd.
Little head shake.
Yeah, that was a... Hey, remember, don't look, Dylan. Don't cut your eyes. I'm about to say something. I think one of the fans from Owensboro just yelled in Tristan's direction, and you saw him looking back. That's going to be really good on the ground level camera. You probably saw him the whole way. But I think the last laugh right now would be the scoreboard telling the story. 4-0.
Oh.
Sounds like a cover of Tracy Chapman's "Fast Car." That's a good song. But I don't
Sing
know
it,
who's.
Dylan.
I don't know who's. Oh, you're gonna sing it, Dylan?
I don't know all the lyrics.
Oh,
This one's Luke Combs, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
See, I wonder this song when it's you have a Tracy Chapman singing it from the woman's perspective. It hits a little differently than this would be from a man's perspective. Because it's really a sad song. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's not get sad. Let's get happy. Dylan, sing us a song, Dylan, for 7 likes. Oh, we have 7. Oh, yay,
Yeah.
Dylan. You got to sing something.
Lucy, give me a song.
No.
I don't
Well.
know that one.
Leading off the top of the sixth, the center
Megan
fielder,
Trainor,
number 3,
actually.
Caden Ray.
No, no, no. I
No.
do not want that.
Is that a song?
That's not how it goes.
Okay. Well, anywho,
I'll think on it.
this is Caden Ray. He struck out in his last at bat. 0 for 2 as Hayden Henry and his defense are getting it done against the hard-hitting bats from OHS. So we talked before the game, 6 guys, the top 6 of their order hitting over 300, and they're struggling tonight so far, but not quite there yet. And I can't be sure, but it looks like Caden Ray favors the Marucci bat. We had a broken bat earlier. Yeah, in the game. It was, have to rewind and check it out. It's very rare. 3-0. An Owensboro bat, it must be said. Owensboro bat. I think it was a Louisville Slugger Nitro. 4-pitch walk puts Ray on the bases here in the top 6. He didn't really steal much. Only tried 3, but he was successful on all 3. And we are going to see a maybe it'll be a call to the bullpen, maybe shifting somebody around, maybe just a little motivational chat. Did y'all play the Wii Sports?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
What was your favorite sport?
Tennis.
Yeah, tennis.
Really? Why tennis?
I don't know. I did like bowling, too.
What about the worst one?
Boxing.
No, boxing
I
was
never
so
actually
fun.
played that, though.
As a kid, golf was probably my least
Yeah.
favorite.
I could never figure out how to work the golf.
Hold
but-
down B.
Well. All right, Dylan. Traveling soldier.
Man.
I don't know all the words to that. I'm a pine I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for love, they told her. Waiting on the traveling soldier.
Our love will never end. Waiting for the soldier to come back again.
Never
More
more
to be alone when the letter says the soldier's coming.
That's kind of a
home.
sad song.
It is a sad song.
First one I could think of.
We need to be upbeat. We had fast car, traveling soldier.
All right. Sing your
A long,
walk-up
long
song.
time ago.
That's
what was your walk-up
You
song?
gonna sing American Pie over there, Dylan? Is that what you were going for there?
Yeah.
That's a long song, like 8-minute song. A long, long time ago. Okay, how about something that everybody can do at home, like
Happy birthday.
maybe it could be somebody's birthday. If it's your birthday, you were born on May the 12th.
Oh, today is Estel Tabor's birthday.
There
Oh,
you go.
Forgot to tell
well,
him
if he's
that.
watching, happy birthday to you.
The left fielder, number 2.
I still need to answer your question. The answer is yes, I will be going. But I don't know what that's.
Awesome.
You said speaking of short, I don't know what you mean by that. I have to check that out. Although I have never been to this
Jay Creek.
camp.
Jonathan
Yeah,
Creek.
I've been to Seymour 5 years, but I've never been to
Really?
Jonathan Creek. Yeah, that's on the ground. They got the lead runner, nice from Draven Scott. Had a great game at shortstop defensively. It has to be said.
Now batting the first baseman, number 7.
Oh, okay. I had to say it. It has to be said. Did you make that up or is that a thing?
That's just something I do all the time. Just take everything super literally.
Yeah. So you made that up.
I don't know who made the movie up.
Okay, Dylan. I hear you. I have to speak by the card or else equivocation will undo us. See if I can set you up for another one. Dylan, you're on fire tonight.
Uh-oh.
Hey, there's another church camp thing. Is that the boat?
Oh
arrow or
yeah,
the-
I'm on fire.
darts?
Ooh, lunch games. Oh man.
I had to do that.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
feeling the
yeah.
lunch games.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got to tell you a story. This is Slade.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, let's get this batter here. This is Brady Benjamin. I'll tell you after this. Big moment for Brady Benjamin. 2-1. No harder time.
Give this
Got
video
that stuck
a
in my
like.
head.
Give this video a like if you want to hear the rest of the story.
Yeah. It's good. So we have 7. 8 gets the rest of the Slade story, which will make no sense unless you've been to Crossings Camp. So you know that's what you want to hear. A story that makes no sense, like the stream. That's a walk. Noah Spence is out there now pitching. He walks Brady Benjamin. Here comes Blake Kimbrell.
Now batting the right fielder, number 24, Blake Kimball.
Has to be said, could be what? Could be dangerous here for the home team. Or not. 7:37 local time. Wow, it's really running away on us, the time. Well, they started the game late, too. We might be out here under the lights. They're already on, but sort of a twilight of the day feel now. Sun's down, but still light in the sky. Oh, that is a shot. Howell's tracking it. He's not going to get it. Run's coming home. That is the first run as Kimbrell drives in a run. Third hit, first run, one out. Here is DeLacy. He has struck out twice. 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, but this is the time to get the hit. Could really do some damage here for the visitors. Oh, time call from the coaching staff. You're going to have a courtesy runner. Don't quite know what's happening in the area. Just know that
I don't either.
mutes are flying.
Running for the Red Devils, number 4.
I don't even know what happened.
I don't know either. I would ask him, but we'll get him in a second, I guess. gather, compose, composure. Don't make Mickey Mouse have to ask you to calm down. That was bad. That was weak. Dylan, what's up?
Nothing much.
Ah, I see what you did there. Nice catching from Butler. Keeps that in front. DeLacy.
DeLucy.
I get, yeah. You could. Dylan. 2-0 now as Spence looks to locate the zone. Owensboro team, they're up on their feet in the dugout. It's on the ground. Chance for 2. 1. Oh, and the scoop. Double play ends the inning. What a defensive stand by the Fighting Tigers. Big moment right there. Great execution. Defense has been on fire tonight.
Now what's your Slade story?
Okay, so you know the thing with the moose.
Yeah.
You get moosed. So what that means at the house, if you're not tracking with us, you put your hands on the side of your head to mirror like a moose antler set, and you look at somebody, and if you look at somebody and they look at you while you're doing that to them, whoever got moose has to stand up on their chair and shout, "I'm a moose, I'm a moose, I'm a moose." And then people say, "You're a what?" And you say, "I'm a moose." And you say, "You're
Yeah,
what?"
you
"I'm a
are."
moose." "Yeah, you are." So I had been 5 years. I had never been moosed. I took great pride in it. Actually, they say pride is dangerous, but I took pride in my never been moosed. I'm eyes down. I treat lunch like a battleground. Like, nope. I'm eating like this. Like, nope, not looking at you.
Pretty
So-
much is.
Yeah, Slade now, he was upset because he got moosed. Well, he wasn't upset, but he was telling me about how he got moosed. And he's like, and they were just looking at me, and he did it because I was looking at him talking. Because when you sit at my table, I say, "Look, let's get this straight. I'm not going to moose you. You don't moose me. It's a safe table." Everybody's like, yeah. So anyway, we're at the safe table. I'm looking at him, and he's like, and they moosed me. And he's not aware of what he did. But I was looking at him when he did it, and I said, "Slade, I don't know if you know what you just did." But you just moosed me. First time in 5 years. So I did it. I stood up on a chair. I'm not going to not do it. But I'm telling you, this is going to be year number 6 for me as a chaperone. You just try. Just try. You won't get me. Y'all won't get me.
I think I did try last year.
I'm locked in. I'm in gear. I'm whatever it was. I've shifted gears. Because I do enjoy camp very much. That's my least favorite time, lunch. I
What?
can't stand it because I don't like that. I just want to eat. I just want to eat and go. I'm in there quick, boom, 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 and out the door. But it's still fun. Lunch is still fun. I'm just like, it's kind of like, got my head on a swivel. Here's Butler. He had a big hit, the little bloop single to drive in some runs last inning. If it wouldn't be so distracted for him, I might shout at him. Huh?
My throat made a very weird noise.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Don't worry, I didn't hear it. If you heard Dylan's throat make a weird noise, give us a light. Let's see. We got 7. We'll see if people heard it. If we go up to 8. I really didn't.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah, well, getting cold. Y'all getting cold? Whoa.
Yes.
That pitch was behind him. He stayed in there. Kind of shakes that one off.
Oh no, the softball game isn't looking too good.
I think that might be the JV game.
Oh.
Second game. That's hard hit on the ground. Butler is legging it. Oh. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Here comes Leland Board.
Now batting a right fielder number 2, Leland Board.
So, pretty skies.
All right, I'm back. That's foul towards the softball field. Heads up. No harm done. I was pulling my socks up.
Do y'all see the effect of the net that does to the sky? It's like a bunch of. Looks like.
I'm kind of cross-eyed when I look at the net this close. I'm afraid. What do you see?
It's like a bunch. It looks like a bunch of different rays of light. It's like
Where?
it's diagonal. It's making a bunch of lines in the sky.
What are you seeing, Dylan?
I don't see
I don't know, but it's crazy.
Dylan? Diagonal ray. Look at the net. I'm looking at the net.
Look at the sky.
I'm looking at the sky. I do. Okay,
see
I
it?
see it. Yes. I'll 2-2 there, Board. That is a 3-2 pitch. Diagonal lines. I see it going that way. Right?
The other way.
Oh, I can't see. And he works a walk. Leland Board gets to first yet again. And now it's Adam Howell. This Clip Farm will not be denied. He had breakfast. He had his omelet. He had his orange juice. He had his bacon. But now he's ready for lunch. And and for his lunch, he's going to have a burger full of powerful protein, which he will unleash in just a minute.
I was thinking about that omelet earlier.
Yeah.
Thought about how good it would be if you put like macaroni and cheese.
In an omelet.
But then, like, I don't know if it would mix well with the egg.
I don't know. You'd probably have to have it already
Yeah.
cooked.
I've never had an omelet.
That was you never had an omelet,
No.
Lucy? Really?
They're so good.
Okay, it's really just eggs and cheese. Eggs and cheese are the kind of the minimum. and then you just put stuff in it. You fold it over, it's like a like a quesadilla made out of an egg instead of a tortilla. Well, if you got any eggs at the house, walk in and be like, I want an omelet, and see what happens.
We'll see.
See what happens. Put your brother on it. He's not doing anything.
No, he's not.
He's around here somewhere. Or he was. That's what I said about ticks. He wrote a paper on ticks. Did you know that?
I did. I didn't read it, but
Okay.
he sent a picture.
Yeah.
Just gave thumbs up. Called it a day.
Speaking of thumbs up, Adam Howell's going to like this pitch he's going to see. And he's going to put it in play right out where it says Tiger Baseball. Right out there, right center field. Here it goes. 3, 2, 1. Ball. 3. I'm just not good at it, Dylan. You're better than me. Prove it. Do it. Do it.
Adam Howe here on the.
Keep it together.
Hurry.
He's about to nuke it on the Breckenridge County
Nuke it.
scoreboard.
Ball.
Oh!
Ball 4.
Nuked the bat.
He did.
Now batting the
That would be a
second baseman, number
powerful
1,
hit
Harper
indeed.
Lucas.
You know, looks like we might have a mound visit. A county like Breckenridge County, you know, our name, a lot of people call us Breck County, like shorten it, Breck County.
Mhm.
But you can't really do that everywhere. Like Davis County, where Owensboro is, I don't hear people call them like Dave. They don't have uniforms that say Dave on the front. Like we've got Breck.
Yeah.
Are there other counties in the state that do this, that abbreviate?
I think we're just cool like that.
Yeah, Grayson County certainly wouldn't. You don't see Gray. Meade County's one syllable, so you can't really work off of that.
I think Owensboro could be good. The borough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ooh, that would be a nice, like an alternate uniform. Yeah, that'd be nice. That's actually a good suggestion, Dylan. First and second here, bottom of the 6th. Harper Lucas had a good night at the plate. Strike call.
That was a strike.
Well, he called it one. And that's what matters, you know. It's whatever they say. That was
What?
a little outside. Now I know, Dylan, I know, but don't say it too loud. You draw the ire.
That too loud.
I said don't say that too loud. now I have to send you AE. You ever been in trouble, Dylan, in school? Get to that later. That was clearly like 2 feet outside but it's hard to see if you're not right behind it. Umpire's got the best view. That is playable. Third base under it. Casually catches it with the one hand. 2 down, 2 down. And the Red Devils are going to be down to their last 3 outs of the game. But it's going to be a question of how big is the lead for the Fighting Tigers. You know, Hayden going with the Prince right there with Purple Rain. Here you go with Party Like It's 1999. 2000 party over, out of time. Home run. It's happening. Like it's 1999. Oh, it's on the ground.
Oh.
Any base is an out. They're going to take the throw at first. And they got him. So we're in a situation where we're heading to the top of the 7th. Baseball fans, you know the drill. If the Fighting Tigers get out of this inning with the lead, game's over. This half of the inning. The game will be over. So 3 outs away. We've had a good night so far. Time has flown by. It's almost 8 o'clock. I'm wondering what I'm going to eat when I get home. Oh. I think when we're all said and done here, we do have a softball game coverage Thursday night. That is softball versus Apollo and the E-Gals coming in. This will be our last regular season baseball game of the season on Breck Live. But we will be here for the postseason as we host the district tournament for baseball and softball. So we'll get you all those games. We'll get a longer cord. Look at the race to the outfield from Howell and Board. I wonder why they would do that. I guess they're just trying to stay loose.
I think so.
Lucy.
Leading off the top of the seventh,
Dylan.
the second baseman, number 9, Will Rickard.
Here's Will Rickard. This is a chance for Noah Spence to pick up a save, an extended inning save. And like we said, the Red Devils are down to the last 3 outs. And no matter what happens, we will see them get 3 outs. But will they be ahead? Will they be behind? Will it be the same? That is in the air. Oh!
Ooh.
And we had a bit of a miscommunication out there. 3 players converging. Nobody hurt, which is good because that could have gone very badly. But that is going to go down as a hit. And Owensboro starts this inning positively. Here's Will Hume. He struck out both times. He struck out swinging. He struck out looking. Those are the only 2 ways you can strike out. I guess you could bunt a foul ball on 3rd strike. What would that be called? I don't know. Bad decision. Well, now the pressure is going to be felt. Dylan, how do you deal with pressure?
How do I deal with pressure?
Yeah.
I like pressure.
Oh, yeah?
I'll use an example.
I love examples.
Say last year, Brett County versus Fort Knox football game.
Yeah.
Score is 48 42, I guess. 48 to 42. We've got about, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes left on the 10-yard line on the opposite side of where we need to score.
Yep.
We get a good offensive drive going, get down to the end zone. In the huddle, it's a lot of pressure on us. And then once we get out to the line, I'm smiling thinking about it. It's so much energy, so much, I don't know. But I think it makes you perform better because there's a lot on the line. But
Yeah.
it could also make or break you.
Yeah, people react differently. Like,
Mm-hmm.
some people handle it well, some people don't. And that time worked out well. Strike out for Hume. He strikes out 3 times in 3 at-bats tonight. But here's the top of the order. It's the Hampton brothers. You cold, Dylan?
A little bit.
Me too. The Hampton brothers looking to bring Owensboro back into this one by any means necessary. Very close, but he was safe. Looking to pick off the runner. That would really deflate the rally like a balloon that lost all its air. Yeah, that sounded like a balloon that lost some air. Okay, I think it's an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants where, do you watch that? Where there's the fish are talking and they make that sound after every word. I'm not going to do it on the air, of course, because I don't want to juvenile up the broadcast. Oh, towards the concession stand. Two-one, the count. What's going to happen? I'll tell you what, he's going to throw it. That's in the air. That's Lucas under it. He calls off everybody, and it's 2 down, 1 out to go for the Tigers as they look to shake this losing streak. I say streak, it dropped 3 in a row, which for them is a lot this year. And a real chance to say, hey, we've had some tough games. We've lost a few, but we're still one of the better teams in the region. This would be a big statement win over a team right now ahead of them in the standings, but maybe not for too much longer. How many likes? What was the 8th like for? Well, it never showed up, so it doesn't matter. Dylan has to come to school. So, Lucy, if you don't come to school, you still come to any after-school activities?
Yes, I will.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, it might be raining, though. Watch the forecast. Tomorrow is the senior picnic and grad walk. So, grad walk in the morning, and then the senior picnic at the FFA camp for our seniors. It's that time of year.
Picnic time.
Huh?
Picnic time.
Yeah. Senior picnic. A lot of fun. You'll be there before you know it. You'll be like, man, I remember when I was like 2 years ago, I was calling that baseball game. Where'd the time go? That's how it works.
I want to go on a picnic.
We'll do it. Nobody's stopping you.
Okay.
All right. You probably don't want to go have one right out there in the infield right now. It'd be a little. That's a shot foul. And now down to the last strike. All right. I've been 0 for all. Here we go. Noah Spence on the mound. He is 1 pitch away from ending this game with a perfectly delivered strike 3 against one of the most lethal hitters in the 3rd region, Eli Hampton. But this time, it's Noah Spence and Breckenridge County who are going to have the last laugh.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh. Well, dang. I'm running out of good build-up content. Like, you can only say so many words before people stop listening. At least that's how I feel as a teacher. Runner's going.
Oh.
1 pitch away. And that's going to do it. And when you hear James Brown start singing, I feel good, that means we win. Well, that's it. That's all. Let's watch this handshake line because against Meade County, there were some shoulder checks thrown in the handshake line. I don't think it wasn't that contentious tonight between these two teams. And these are going to be two teams that you might see squaring off in the region tournament.
Where's Dax?
Well, he's number 4.
Oh,
He's
there he
back
is.
there.
He's not going to have his glove with him, though. But hopefully he takes it home because Lucy's going to take it if he doesn't.
Yep.
Handshake line. All good. Looks like everything's good. And then they all high-five the coach. You know, we don't do that in soccer. We just high-five the other team, and then maybe we should.
That was pretty flippin' cool.
Pretty flippin' cool indeed. Dylan, do y'all high-five the coaches after football games, like
We
in the
do.
line?
Not our own, but we do the
Oh, the other team?
opposing team.
But our own, we don't do it?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, let's we'll kind of just recap real quickly. Great game as the home team wins yet again. We've seen many games on Breck Live Baseball this year, and I feel like we've won every time we've been here for baseball this year. And we've got a win last time with softball. We'll be there not tomorrow, Thursday night. It's final thoughts time. Lucy, what's your final thought for tonight's broadcast?
I thought we played good. Great teamwork. That was what I was looking for.
It was, yeah.
Very proud of them. And I don't know about anybody else, but I had a pretty good time.
Well, good. What about you, Dylan?
Unfortunately, no home run, but it was I thought it'd be a little bit closer of a game, but glad we came out with the win. As Lucy said, had a great time. Maybe do it again sometime. Who knows?
Yeah, I had fun as well. The big 4-run fourth inning, the difference tonight, as the Fighting Tigers come away 4-1 winners. Maybe do it again sometime. Maybe take the class. You never know. Never know. But for you got something, Dylan?
No,
You're saying something.
I didn't mean to. I was just.
Okay. So Lucy, I got a question for you. How would SpongeBob SquarePants talk to your dad? What would he say?
I couldn't tell you. I
He-
wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob.
He would say, Patrick. All right, that's about it.
Can you do the laugh?
Oh, you can. You can. Well, if you're still here and you're not looming over my shoulder like some kind of werewolf, thanks for watching. And for Lucy Critchlow and Dylan Nash, I am Rob Garrett. We'll see you next time. Oh, sorry, I cut you off, Lucy. Say it.
We out.
All right.